Hey guys, Corby from Buddyfight Glasgow. I'm here with Sam. Say hi.
Hi.
And today we have quite a unique deck for you. It was 72 pillars deck for you.
But it doesn't contain Asmodees.
Doesn't?
Doesn't contain a single Asmodee.
Oh.
Actually, no, it does, but not that's what people would think it would be.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't actually know that.
Did you not?
So, no, I didn't. So yeah, let's
just get started.
Yeah, just get straight in it.
The first card that I'm going to show you is probably the card you want to see most, which is Great Duke Astaroth.
Cool. What's he do?
He is pay 3 gauge. Put up to 2 72 pillar cards from your hand into its soul, and all the Magic World spells are reduced by 1 gauge. It has double attack and soul guard.
Nice.
It's costly, but in this deck, it just creates so much advantage with cards that you'll see later on. It's a fairly simple card.
You would run max of it every time you...
Yes.
Cool.
This is the Asmodee I was talking about, which is Dance Asmodee. So these were both size 2s, by the way. You'll realise why they're size 2s in a minute. So when Dance Asmodee is called, you draw a card. It's a pay 1 gauge to draw a card. 6/2/1.
That's amazing.
It's
self-explanatory.
It just keeps the deck going, keeps the deck flowing. You just draw. That's the aim of the deck, is to draw. You just draw your arse out.
Alright.
Next is the Buddy, which is also a size 2, which is 6,000 power, 3 crit, 1,000 defense. It's only the Buddy because it's the only card I have more than 4 of, so there we go. But I like 3 crit, so there we go. That's just me in a nutshell. Next is 2 of another crit 3 guy. It's 4/3/3. It's fairly self-explanatory. It's just a crit 3 guy. That's all he's used for. And here's one that is almost the same as the Astaroth, but
oh, you have 2 of it now.
I got one, and then I pulled 1 from my 4 boxes. It just reduces cast cost and Magic World spells by 1. It's fairly simple.
All of the monsters are very self-explanatory.
There's nothing complicated in a deck at all. Like, the deck will play itself. Now to the very, very minimal size ones. So this is a size 1. It has a call cost to pay 1 gauge, but for that gauge you get to search any set spell you want.
Nice. That's amazing.
So as I get further on, you will understand why this card is needed. It's just for consistency, to be honest. And this guy, which is a 6/05. It is used to kill monsters. It's big.
It's got a big ass as well.
That's about it. That's about it. The deck's really self-explanatory. Like, that's all the monsters. There's
how many monsters?
6, 10, 14, 18, 22.
22. That's standard.
It's fairly standard, yeah. But normally it's the other way about, where it's ones that are got the more.
Yeah, of course.
This deck isn't actually complete, to be fair. It could be a lot better, but I think it works fairly well with this one Devil's Advantage, which is pay 1 gauge, put 2 of the same card from your drop zone into your hand that are 72 pillar monsters. Its cast cost is reduced by this, so it's just free, which means it's a +1, which is basically what the deck is. It's a +1 deck.
And you always seem to get it when you need it.
Yeah, that if I open it with it first turn, it's going at gauge.
Yeah.
Next is Magical Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Which is counter, return a size 2 or less monster on the field to the opponent's hand, or to the hand. It combos well with this beautiful thing here, Dance Asmodai. If you have nothing in hand, you can bounce this back to hand and draw again. Just thins the deck, makes the deck a lot more consistent. Means you can dodge attacks that get hit by if somebody link attacks you, means you can dodge that with Magical Goodbye. The card that everybody knows in the deck is Nice One. It's a pay 1, draw 2.
Nice one!
Pay 1, draw 2. It's free under Astaroth and whatever this bull looking thing's called. I'm just going to call it Bully Guy.
Oh.
So yeah.
Bruh.
+1, nothing more the deck really needs. It's a +1. That's all the deck does. Right. These two are the set spells of the deck.
Bruh.
This is a pay 1 gauge. All 72 pillar size 2 monsters become size 1s.
That's why there's so many size 2s.
Hence the size 2 and hence the searcher. Wherever the searcher is on the camera. Because this guy searches these two things here. Makes the deck consistent because you want to get to that have as many grade 2s on the field as you want. You want to be able to call 3 grade 2s. Because grade 2s are infinitely better than grade 1s. Is a logic.
Yeah.
Hence why they're size 2s.
Yeah.
Logic?
Bruh.
So that's Solomon's Barrier. And then this is I'm Wicked, which is pay 1 gauge, set, mains on the field. 72 pillars in the centre, gain plus 2000 power, plus 1000 defence.
Nice.
It makes
helps.
It makes this guy an 807. And it makes Astaroth a 727.
That's amazing.
So,
Bruh.
it's searchable, so there's no need to play more than 2 in my opinion. The only reason I play 3 Solomon's Barrier is because you want to see that more than you want to see that I'm Wicked. Next up is Key of Solomon First Volume. It's a counter gauge 2. The only reason, normally I'm not a fan of just a simple gauge 2 in a deck, but because this deck is based around going plus, you don't miss that card and you need the gauge. So I don't see the problem in running 4 of it.
Yeah.
Like the deck
It's a very good card.
Like the deck is just a +1 deck. So if you neg yourself 1 to gauge 2, that means you have more plays because you can call Asmodais, you can do everything.
Yes.
This is one of my little techie sort of things. So when you have a first volume in the drop zone, you can play this card, you gain a life and draw a card. If you play Yu-Gi-Oh, it's an upstart goblin, but you gain a life instead of your opponent gaining a life.
Yeah.
It just thins the deck. The deck is just literally get to your key cards and beat your opponent down.
I love the card. It's one of my favourites for Magic. In general.
The simple Solomon Shield counter negate nullify an attack that is not a link attack. Simple needs to be played.
Midnight Shadow.
And Bestie.
Bestie?
That is what it's called, yes.
I've not heard of it.
It is the slapback for 72 pillars.
Ah.
So the other reason that this card is used, because Bestie says you may reveal a 72 pillars from your hand, give it the power of that monster and the defense of that monster to a monster on the field that's being attacked, and for that turn,
oh my,
you get a 6/5 slapback.
That's amazing. Oh my god.
This is the main reason that this is in the deck. Bestie is the reason that that's there.
That's actually so good. I didn't know that it was a thing.
And finally, that's all the spells, and I run 2 Diabolical Hardcore.
Diabolical Hardcore!
Pay 3, if you have a 72 pillars monster in your center, deal 3 damage. Simple. It's a game finisher, because the deck does not have a solid win condition, so it needs that extra push. It's a +1 deck, this is the kill.
Awesome. Is there anything that you would change about it at all? Like,
I'm gonna play the 4th goodbye eventually.
When you get them.
I have the other one. It's just I felt like playing 3.
Fair enough.
I was just testing the deck, and I've genuinely fallen in love with it. I don't have any complaints with it, to be honest. I can't think of anything that I would actually change about the deck at the moment. Anyway,
that's a good sign, then, I suppose.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Cool.
Alright, guys. That was 72 Pillars deck profile for you, and we will see you next time.